Amira Willighagen is today's guest, and she is that little girl that's already garnered millions and millions of views when she appeared as a young girl at the age of 9, singing a soprano song in Italian and singing it so beautifully, which I'll discuss in a minute. But today's song is called Amen, and coming up to Christmas, coming up to a world where we have really been tested as people when it comes to world events here in Ireland concerning lack of money for Christmas, people not paying their bills. We're turning to prayer, and at the end of each prayer we always say Amen. After this video, I'd like to go through the significance of the word Amen in its different formats. I think it would be very interesting to finish this particular video off, simply because the actual song itself has only the word Amen in it that we will all understand. It's universal in that we will all understand it. She is singing with the Ndlovu youth choir that was on the ATG program and did extremely well and came to prominence and launched them worldwide as a youth choir to sit, listen to, absorb and be fascinated by. So that's what we've got for you today, the combination of Amira and the youth choir for your enjoyment, singing a universal song that we all recognize just by the word Amen. And I have to say, a lot of people have been praying for world peace, for some kind of order to be put in. Even in Dublin recently we've had riots because of the cost of living, increasing rents. People are scared or frustrated, are taken to the streets, some silently, others more provocatively, because they've been pushed and pushed to an edge. So let's all together harmoniously enjoy today's video. On 11th and 12th of 2014, Treathoff Square was decked out in Venetian style, described on Riu's website as being complete with a Doge's Palace Rialto Bridge, a fabulous Italian fountain and a colourful Venetian masquerade. The concerts were recorded for the CD and DVD Love in Venice 2014. The extract from the DVD that most people have seen was André Rieu on violin with a young, at the time, soprano, Amira, singing O mio babino caro by Giacomo Puccini, with the libretto by Giovinco Fiorenzo, and everybody enjoyed it. And today that particular video has garnered multi-millions, the same way this is going to. Outside of Holland, people mightn't know of Amira, but they're starting to recognize her talent, the beauty in her voice, the soulfulness when it hits you, the music, and how she touches everybody's soul and rekindles that faith in, just for the few minutes you listen to her, in the fact that you can get peace out of music, because she brings with her that sense of peace and tranquility. And even for a couple of minutes, sometimes that's all we need to get through a rough day. In October of 2019, 9-year-old Amira had won Holland's Got Talent on the strength of her operatic singing. And during that competition, she also sang O mio babino caro, Gawain's Ave Maria, and for the final, Puccini's Nessun Dorma. She was soon featured, everybody, on TV shows in the Netherlands, as well as broadcasts in Germany, Argentina, South Africa, her mother's country of origin. Willighagen released her debut album, Amira, in the Netherlands in 2014. Yeah. It went gold in 2 weeks and set the scene for her appearance with Riu in 2014. Kajari Suthar comments on that particular video that she did at the age of 9. Andrea Rieu and his fabulous orchestra provide world-class performance for the up-and-coming singer Amira. Her singing is singularly soulful, spellbinding, superb, sincere, and sweet. Amira's last video was in October of 2023. And it's this video you're going to see, the collaboration with the AGT 2019 finalists, Ndlovu Youth Choir. The song you're about to hear is called Amen. And at the time of writing, it had a few thousand views in just 3 days. But trust me, everybody, this song is a masterpiece and it's going to get much bigger over the coming months. Willighagen's collaboration with the popular youth choir has to do more with her mother's South African background. Half the profits from Amira's concerts and music goes to her Lucky Children Foundation, which establishes and maintains playgrounds in South African townships. Apparently the idea for the playgrounds germinated when a 7-year-old Amira visited her South African grandmother. She went outside to play and was alarmed by the lack of facilities. She was surprised that the children from there didn't have a proper playground, so they just ran and threw stones. 3 years later, she opened up her first playground in a township on the outskirts of Potchefstroom, South Africa. Potchefstroom, South Africa. Sorry for the mispronunciation. In January 2018, Amira moved to South Africa with her brother Vincent and mother Frida, and her parents separated. Since relocating to South Africa, Willighagen has released music and performed extensively, both in Europe and South Africa. Her most recent CD, in September 23, is a recording of a Christmas concert held in Willighagen, South Netherlands, or Southern Netherlands. And that was in December of 22. At just 19 years old, Amira Willighagen has achieved a great deal and established the foundation for a very successful career. The final word can go to Raymond Morgan's heartfelt YouTube comment on Amira Willighagen's appearance when she did appear initially with Andrea Rieu, to a global response. That performance will be marked as one of the greatest ever, taking music and our emotions to new heights, he quoted. A 10-year-old Dutch-speaking girl singing complex Italian effortlessly from one of the world's most emotional operatic eras. The final word is Pieta, which means mercy or pity. And it is heartbreaking to hear such a young girl prologue those notes with such skill, feeling and intensity, and show it in her eyes, especially as she's just sung O Dio vorrei morire, O God, I should want to die, thank you. Well, since then, she now sings with compassion, with love, and with a word that we universally know. After the video, I will give you some different definitions and formats of Amen to wrap this video up. I think without lyrics, it doesn't need lyrics. It will speak to your soul, this song, and so will the choir. So come back and join me for that. But for now, let's savor the moment that we've all waited for on my channel. Amira Willighagen, Ndlovu Youth Choir, this is your moment, our moment, to share, now and forever. Amen. the Ndlovu youth choir. Absolutely beautiful, peaceful. It resonates with you, just that one word, doesn't it? But we need to know a few things about the word. The origins of Amen, just to finish the video. Amen is commonly used for a prayer, a creed, or other formal statement. It's spoken to express solemn ratification or agreement. It is used verbally to mean certainly, it's so, or it's so be. Amen can be used in formal prayers with a prescribed script. People ask, what does amen mean in music? Said or sung at the end of a prayer or a religious song to express agreement with what has been said. And what's been said in this video was the repeat of that word, amen, for the following reasons. It has the basic meaning of a Semitic root from which it derived is firm, fixed, or sure. And the related Hebrew verb also means to be reliable and to be trusted. The Greek Old Testament usually translate amen as so be it. In the English Bible, it has frequently been rendered as verify or truly. If you wanted to know what amen, does amen mean praise? The term itself is rooted in the word that means truth. The utterance of amen is an acknowledgement that the word has been heard. And let's hope Amira's singing and the youth choir resonates with everybody that does. Whether a word of praise, a word of prayer, or a sermonic exhortation, it's valid, that is sure and binding, that makes the word amen special to us all. People often ask where amen comes from. Amen is not a traditional spiritual. The song was written by Chester Hairston, an African-American composer, an actor whose story has almost been forgotten. But in today's video, because of the African connection with Amira, I also want to put that as the end of what I have to say about amen. Happy Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. May peace to all your loved ones. May peace be found in your homes, in your hearts, in your minds, in your bodies, and whatever difficulties you've gone through, health-wise, mental-wise, physical-wise, emotional-wise, the loss of a loved one, missing a loved one, or looking for a loved one. May we unite in one prayer. May God grant us the things we cannot see, the courage to see the things we can, and always in life, in love, in peace and in harmony, the difference to know the difference. Amen.